Hey everybody, Hop Sauce coming at you. I just got some very important information to share with you. If you look at the XRP chart right now, there is traders are where it's consolidation. Okay, it's moving sideways. Bitcoin's moving sideways. Ethereum, we're seeing less volume and stuff like that. And it's there's a level that we got to look at. I know I've talked about it a couple times in my videos, but this level, it's really triggered multiple reactions in the market. Okay, I'm using TradingView today because it makes it really easy to identify these levels. It's a superior charting service, really. I've seen a bunch of ones. A lot of the big experts prefer TradingView for sure. So look at this. Now, look how well defined this level is right here, people. Now, so if we, this is the XRP chart, daily candles once again. This is today. This is the red one today. I'm going to go here and put this line. Man, it's right there. Now, can you see there's a tiny wick underneath that 135, $1.35. This is a critical line in the sand. Now, you can see that the price has reacted multiple times on this level. The previous support, the previous days right here just bounced. Look at pretty much every day except yesterday and this last week. And then we had this one. I mean, it's just, this is a very well-defined support level, technical analysis speaking from what I've seen in my research and studies along the way here. Very well-defined. Very well-defined. So, look, when these levels get tested like this, it becomes more and more important every single day. Traders start flocking in, watching these levels very closely. Now, there's psychology involved here. Traders, when they see this well-defined level like this, support level, two things can happen. Again, I've talked about this in previous videos. I want to share it again today here now. So some traders will place buy orders near this level. Okay, expecting a bounce. You can just see it. I mean, it's so strong. This 135 is so strong that there are tons of buy orders. You can see those buy orders, by the way. And so, at the same time, other traders are going to place stop orders. Okay, if you've gotten in below $1, you might be placing a stop order. This is something I'm considering doing because I got lucky. I got XRP at a very good price. So I might be considering this right here. So when you end up with this kind of liquidity zone, its support holds, you can get a bounce a lot of the times. That's what fingers are crossed. If you're bullish, that's what we're hoping for on this one right here. But if that support breaks, people, look, I've seen this. It will drop like a hot potato, drop like a rock on the downside. Now, what makes it more interesting is this broader macro environment that we've been talking about around crypto. Still a lot of indecisions and decisions need to be made around these digital asset regulations. Now, there's another bit of information I just learned. Right now, cryptocurrency exchanges are allowing yield to take place. If you stake Ethereum, for example, on Coinbase, they're giving like a 4% yield. So they're not in a hurry for this regulation. Then this makes more sense. They're dragging their feet because they are already in a position that's working out for retail investors. That is part of the reason that we're seeing some kind of delay like this. So I wanted to share that with you. It's a very important thing to look at. So don't be bummed out with delays. It's kind of a double-edged sword because once we do find the clarity within the Genius Act and we sign off on the Clarity Act, this is going to be very bullish for institutional money. It's going to be a flood. The floodgates open up, but we've got to be careful because banks are trying to take over. We can't have the banks completely taking over this thing and crippling retail investors. They've done it. Banks, how much you ever open a savings account? How much you making on your savings account? 0.01%? Pennies. It's silly that they've been able to do this while they're giving loans at 10, 11, 12%. at the same time. So, look, it's the conversation. This is the conversation that's going on right now. But I do understand why there's been delays. So be okay with some sort of delays on this now. So, as I mentioned, if you want more analysis and use charts like this yourself, this is just a great one to go with. I'm going to also put on here, I want to see what we're talking about. Now, this resistance level is not as strong. It is here. It is right about here, 142. I said 145 the other day, but it's a little bit tighter after looking at this because we got 1, 2, we got 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. We'll count 9. We'll count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days. So it is a similar resistance. This is the zone that we're in. Remember, here's the flagpole. If we're staying within the parameters of that pole, this is a flag pattern still. It's stretching out, so it's a little less pertinent as we move forward here on a daily basis. Hey, look at that. We tick back up. Just as we speak, it did go to 135.9. We're back up to 135. We had to tick up as we speak right here. So keep your attention. If it bounces strong and then we go through that $1.42, XRP should go to a higher level. This is not financial advice, everybody. I'm just saying this is my technical analysis that I'm showing you here. So watch these key levels. Okay, as long as the price is hovering around these areas, okay, the market's basically trying to decide what comes next. The Clarity Act is going to have something to do with it, I'm telling you. So when that decision happens, okay, we'll likely see the next meaningful move. I'm going to be right here and show you how I look at this and how I'm going to decide on what to do from here. So if you like a clearer breakdown, okay, of how these macro events and market structure affects crypto, that's exactly what I'm focusing on right now, everybody. Thank you for joining. Appreciate that. Give me that thumbs up if you would, please. Hey, get that sub. I'll take a sub as well. Hop Sauce signing off. Appreciate you as always. Thanks for checking in right here, everybody. See you next time. Peace out.